Okay, today is going to be a really fun day. I am having a friend come over and her son is going to make dinner. He is actually going to make some spaghetti, semi-homemade. This will be the first time that he is going to cook something for his mom. So you guys stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys subscribe down below, hit the like button, leave me some comments, and we'll see you soon. Okay, this is all he needed was a couple pieces of bread, some ground beef, garlic, salt, Italian seasoning, 2 cans of spaghetti sauce, and a little bit of pepper. So he is just cutting up bread. I mean, I know that normally people use breadcrumbs, but I didn't have any, but I had this extra bread at my house. So what I did is I took it out of the package. I had used the oven earlier to make some cookies, and I knew it was a little bit warm. So I just put the bread in the oven, let it, get a little bit hard, and now he is just cutting it up. He is actually going to use these for breadcrumbs, which we will put in my grinder for a little bit, and that is it. He is just making breadcrumbs. Like I said, this is semi-homemade, but I really need him to get the feel of everything that is incorporated into a meatball. And he thoroughly enjoyed it. He actually told me he did make spaghetti before. I didn't know this, but he never actually did it this way. Right now, he is just cutting up a single clove of garlic. He is very precise, which is a really nice thing. I'm not used to anybody being like this precise, but I showed him how he's supposed to use the knife. Exactly like that. Leave the blade on the cutting board and use the end of the blade. So that is what he's doing right now. And he thought that this was very impressive. He did not know he could actually get a clove of garlic that small. So now he is just putting inside the bowl was a clove of garlic. He put in the ground beef. He put in the breadcrumbs. He put a little bit of pepper, a little bit of Italian seasonings, a little bit of salt. And then he has to put in the eggs, which he kind of forgot really quickly. But he definitely has a texture issue, he told me. But he said this time it wasn't that bad because he was thinking about what he was going to be making for his mom as far as her spaghetti. And he had no problem doing it this time, which is a really good thing. I'm glad to see that somebody can get over their little texture issues. I have them too. But he got over his little texture issue and he made the meatballs. Oh my God. Those were so good. So now he's just making his meatballs. He's making just as round as the thing that he's putting them in. He actually made about 9 meatballs, which is perfectly fine. Okay. Tell them what you did.
I just put half a stick of butter and 1 package of mushrooms.
Good.
Here is after we cook them.
As you can see, my boy had to chime in there. He absolutely loves helping people out making food. But right now, what he's doing is he's just adding some salt to the water. You should always salt your pasta water before you put your pasta in. It is a must. It helps it cook better. And it tends to grab the salt too. All right, so he's just putting his pasta in his water. He has to let that sit in there for 8 minutes. And that is it. Okay, now we had gotten some bolognese sauce. I gotten 2 things from my mom. So we just put in 1. Now we have to put in the other. My friend actually got some, as you can see, she got some mushrooms. She got some olives. I did not put any meat in the sauce because that way I will not be able to eat it. But you know, the meatballs, the sauce, the mushrooms, the olives. Oh my God, this is going to be really, really, really good. So Gavin started to help me out with the sauce, and he is putting a little bit of sugar in the sauce because that sauce is still too acidic. Also some Italian seasonings and a little bit of pepper. Of course, you know how Gavin loves his pepper. And a little bit of there we go. I'm thinking that is like tonight's dinner was so good. I'm sorry he did not really want to be on camera. The spaghetti was phenomenal. The bruschetta and the salad. Oh my God. It was a perfect dinner. But he told me next week he's going to come back and make some fried chicken. So make sure you guys subscribe down below. Hit the like button. Ring that bell. Leave some comments for me. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye. I do this all the time. I'm constantly messing up. One more time. Okay. This one I'm gonna do right. Okay.